Helping young people find their voice through writing. Author Rolland Love is here, and we're going to talk about your writing as well. But why do you think it's important for young people, and kids in particular, to write?
There's not that communication anymore between parents and kids. They're mainly on the cell phone all the time.
There's a lot of this going on, a lot of texting and such, yeah.
And so in the workshops that I present, in fact, I brought a list of the questions that I ask.
Beautiful.
And we not only explore how to write the life story of parents, it also teaches them how to write like fiction, nonfiction, any other genre.
Sometimes getting started is the hardest part, and with this list, it gives you a starting point.
About a month ago, myself and Mary Lane Camberg, who runs the writers group, Kansas City Writers Group, presented a presentation of how to write to kids at Johnson County Library, and we had 70 kids show.
Oh, isn't that great? And
30 parents. And that tells everybody that if someone would just help these kids, there's potential best-selling authors out there.
You know, I've read, too, that historians of the future will have a difficult time compared to now, because now you can find treasure trove of letters and things that people, like when Doris Kearns Goodwin wrote about Lincoln, so much written in his time that still exists. Now it becomes more ephemeral, kind of disappears.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your writing history. How did you know you wanted to write?
I grew up in the Ozark Mountains, and I lived on the Jacks Fork River during the summer, helped my uncle run a fishing camp, and there was this old gentleman that lived downstream who was a moonshiner, actually, and he was the best storyteller I've ever seen. So I sat around the campfire for endless hours listening to this guy, and it made me think I wanted to write, and I started writing and keeping a journal, and during the past 20 years, I've written a best-selling computer book.
Hand me that book right there, because we've only got about 20 seconds left. I'll make sure people know about Born Dead on a Winter's Night. And the opening line of this is one of the best opening lines I've ever read in any book. Chapter 1, I was born dead in the dead of winter. And that it's an amazing story, and it's great that you're sharing it with so many people, young people in particular.
Well, that was picked by Amazon as the best read book in January.
Make sure you find it, Born Dead on a Winter's Night by Rolland Love, and also find out more about the workshops and get everybody in your family writing again. For more information on that, we're going to have a link on kclive.tv later on today. We could talk so much longer and so much more, and we sure appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing the book as well.
Okay.